I just wanted to come on here and say happy Wednesday. Today is February 25th, and I am just was reminded of something this morning. And actually, I heard the word the other day, not for certain when, and I think it was yesterday on February 24th on 2/24, but in the morning. But I was reminded of, there's different types of when we're married, God calls us to one man, one woman joined in marriage, right? And so there are, in that, there can be infidelity, and infidelity can be in different ways. So one of the specific ways I wanted to discuss is emotional affairs, which to me are worse than the physical affairs, because when you're um, physically involved with somebody, a lot of times, and it can progress to something else, but a lot of times, depending on the person, it can just be a transaction, just like just an experience, and there can be no emotional connection. And what do I mean by emotional connection is where you can have a better understanding of that person, get to know that person, get to know each other. And it's not like a physical outward attraction, which can fade, but it's one that's in knowing a person, right? So, and I can equate that thinking of like knowing God and knowing Jesus. It's not we don't know them or come to love them based on a physical interaction, even though their presence can manifest and or can be present in different ways and form and fashions. But we get to know who they are by speaking with them, getting to know them. They know us, they know me, and getting to know who they are and what they like and don't like, how they move, to understand them a little bit better. And that to me is something that is much more than just a physical transaction, which can, like I said, it can, it, you can, you can be married to somebody and just have like that physical attraction, or you guys can, I'll just say you guys can have sex, but yet not have that emotional connection. And with that, because of that, things are always up and down, and it's just not solid in the way that it needs to be. And so, because of that, relationships requires both. Um, but why I was saying emotional, um, because then you can fall in love with somebody emotionally, that your heart turns from the spouse that's in front of you, right, to that person that you're speaking with. And doesn't mean they have to be in the same state or in the same place or whatever it may be, but you can develop such a emotional attachment to where it literally divides your heart. Um, but that's what I wanted to share and just put out there. So be wary. Like, if you feel like your spouse is in an emotional affair, definitely is something to be addressed right away. Nothing to allow to let this be sustained and maintained, but something to address quickly, like rapidly, and get rectified. Be in prayer, be in church, seeking counseling, whatever God or the Lord wants you to do, is the guidance that I seek, and is that I say that you should seek. but that's just my take on that, because I feel like those are, not to say the other isn't serious, but definitely emotional affairs are definitely serious. Um, but yeah, that's what I wanted to share. It's not like it's just more of an informative of just something I was reminded with. And so, all right. All right, hope have a wonderful day.